Hey, hey.
G'day, g'day.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday Night Trivia. We have Smile Gal here already and Debs.
Hey, Debs. How you going?
As you can see, we have a horse present. And that's because tonight is all about animals.
Animals, animals, animals everywhere. Animals, 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 animals everywhere.
Hey, deep in the woods.
Hey, deep in the woods.
He won't be able to wear this the whole time. But glad you all can make it. Hey, JJ. Hey, Shannon. You cannot see through this.
I got a sore throat. I'm a little hoarse.
Let me see. Have you been to the dentist lately?
Oh, my.
Hey, Conklins.
There, Conklin.
I know. This is his body double.
Except this one, the nose is a bit smaller. Oh, hello, Conklin. How are you today?
Yeah, you can breathe. JJ asked if you could breathe. Why such the long face?
Everyone ready for a bit of animal trivia?
As you can see me, oh, sorry, I'm stuttering already. As you can see, the back wall has got lots of animals. We got snakes, we got a kookaburra, kangaroo, some fishies, some bears, an owl, a puppy dog, and a koala. I'm trying to find it. Koala bear.
That's a cute koala. Thanks everyone for joining us for another Tuesday trivia.
Yay! Hi, Mr. Science Geek.
Hey, Mr. Science Geek.
As you can see, I have lots and lots of fun putting this together.
Colette's been very busy this week. Questions ready? And this week we've got no true or false or multi-purpose.
What? No multiple choice. I'm sure it will get there very soon, Shannon. We've spoken to the post office lady. Sorry, I'm yelling.
He'll hear you without the computer if you yell at
Yeah, I'm trying. Hey. And she said there's probably no hold up, just a delay, because some of the packages.
Probably no hold up, just a delay.
No,
I don't think that's what she said.
No, some of the packages might be dealt differently because some are envelopes and some are.
Good on you, JJ. You reckon did I take the mask off yet?
Some are a little bit different, so maybe the different handling, but I'm sure it will get there very soon.
Yeah, we talked to the lady at our post office and she said I wouldn't go sending replacement packages just yet. She said things can get sort of mislaid, or they have to go from one side of the country and then come all the way back, just different systems. And she said give it another week just in case. So we'll hang off. Down the track, if there's still nothing turns up within another few days to a week, then we'll definitely resend things.
Thank you, Debs. This is a shirt I made, but I can't.
What did you say, that one?
No, hang on, my hair's in the way. But I don't like the black writing, so I've changed the black writing to pink, and so the new ones will have pink writing.
When Collette says she made it, she did those designs,
yeah.
And they're in our online merchandise store.
Yeah.
If anyone is interested, this is another one. TSJ, the Simple Joys.
Hi, Tammy. Didn't see you sneak in.
These ones in the background. Spread the Joy, the Simple Joys. The black ones, the Simple Joys. We love them ourselves. We wear them all the time. But if anyone else wants to, they're there. Otherwise, we just get them ourselves.
Okay, a quick mention about if the.
Hey, Tammy, how you going?
Hey, Steve.
Oh, now there's the phone. Oh, Gus is here.
Yeah. If the picture quality or audio is a little bit different, we're using Grant's old computer because my computer's about to die.
Again.
Hang on. Are you right?
It's HP for you.
Oh, excuse me.
Tell him to ring back. it's their fault we're on my computer, not yours. HP is the computer brand that Collette's is, and she's had nothing but trouble with that one. She had a HP before this one, and it lasted 10 years. It was awesome. I know that's really long for a computer. And then this one she's only had 3 years, but that whole 3 years she's had heaps of problems with it. It's been to the technician a couple of times. It's had a hard drive swapped over. And so I said to her to contact HP and just tell them, give them a chance if they want to do us a deal or correct it before we just start shopping for another brand. And they've been ringing her continuously every day with nothing really worth looking at. But anyway, that's who's on the phone. She should She should wrap it up with them pretty quick, I hope. Tell them not to worry, baby. All right, let me read some comments. Hit the like button. Yeah, thanks, HC, everyone in here. If you just want to hit the like button, that'd be really good if you can give us some thumbs up. Give us a little bit of support for the channel. Hey, Grant and Colette, my brain is not fast enough to play trivia, but I'll watch. That's cool, Steve. If you know any, jump in. Anyway, you never know. You might be first in. First in gets a point. And after 30 questions or so, we'll add up all the points. The winner gets a little package sent from Australia. It's usually got a little Vegemite, some Simple Joy stickers, key rings, whatever we got on the week we'll send out. Oh, Diesel wants to come in and say hello, but first of all, we've got a really cute little surprise for everyone. Just over a week ago, we put up a video of super cute baby ducklings. Our duck had her babies, so Colette's brought a couple in. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? They're growing already. They're heaps bigger. Yeah, if you missed that, Tammy Sully, g'day. How you going? I just keep watching Tammy Sully's channel every week to make sure I'm not the arsehole of the week. Barack's in here, Boboy's in here, R. Conklin, Shannon Smitty, Tammy Sully, Smile More Gal, Dorothy Franklin, Debs, Barack Obama, JJ, Susan Sullivan. Oh, so many awesome people. Aren't they gorgeous? Those ducks are just so cute. I'm going to grab one too.
Duck soup. No!
Look, I got a little yellow one. This is... Mine's all yellow except for a tiny bit on the tail is brown. So he'll be, or this one will be white with just a... Diesel, stop it. Diesel can hear us with the ducklings and he's getting jealous.
Hey Linda, hey Kimberly.
So the ducklings have got just a bit of yellow which turns into white, and then the brown stays brown, or the real dark brown turns black. So eventually most of them will be black and white.
Yeah. And then Muscovy ducks.
Oops, this one here's got a lot more black in it. He's just got a little bit of yellow on his chest. Oh, look how tiny their wings are.
And their little feet. Yeah.
They make such a noise, they're calling out for their mama.
Okay. Oh, are they cheap loud in your ear? And kisses to Diesel. Okay, so I'll take these out.
Okay. Are you going to put them back in their pen?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I'll be right back. I'll let Diesel in for you. Just wait a minute.
Okay, cool. Hang on. I'll just move my cup of tea. Colette's just going to take these ducklings back. Anyone who missed the little ad this week, he can come in when you put them away. Diesel, come here. Hang on, sorry people, I'm just trying to sort out these animals. Come here, boy. Come here. Okay, if anyone hasn't met Diesel before, he's our Great Dane. Oh, my goodness, he just knocked me over. He's a bit excited because we had ducklings in here. Come here. Diesel. Come here. Sit. Oi. Come here. Come here. Sit down. Sit down. All right, say hello to everyone. I'm not going to get him to settle down yet. Out you go. He can come in again later on when he's settled down. He's just all worked up at the moment because we had ducklings inside for the first time ever and there's all new smells. Thank HC. He's a bit hard to see when he's racing around that frantic. But he will come in again later on when he's settled down and he'll be a lot better. It's not a dog, it's a horse, Leslie reckons. Yeah, so many people say that to me, especially when they pull up here and he puts his head up over the fence. He puts his paws up over the gate and his whole head just sits well above it. He's about my height when he's on his back legs. Yeah, Mr. Science Geek, you've got to ask the animals. And you only get them right if you can talk to the animals. Walk with the animals. Oh, yeah, he sure is. He's my big boy. He's a big sook, though. He's a real gentle nature, Diesel. He's got a beautiful, soft nature. Hey, here we go. We've got another one. There's animals everywhere. Well, if anyone watches our videos, they'll know we have got animals everywhere. So here's another one. That's that little kitten we got a little while back. He was a stray cat. So he was a rescue.
Hello to everybody.
And he's really grown now too. He's turned into a little cat. He's not a kitten anymore. That's Kitty.
That's our kitty cat.
He's lost that little kitten look now, eh? He's turned into a cat.
I just woke him up.
Oh, was he sleeping on the bed?
I just grabbed him as I walked through. Okay, out you go.
Hey, Aquatic Grammies, welcome in.
Right.
Anyone I missed, welcome into the live stream. Thanks for coming and joining us.
Oh, that was hard work.
Okay, so the duckling's back.
Yep.
The wires on their cage.
Yep, Diesel's
awesome.
outside.
Diesel's out.
And the kitten.
Cute kitty.
His name is Kitty. We couldn't decide on his name.
Everyone had ideas for his name for a while. He was Diablo. What else? I don't know. There's about 4 or 5 names kicking around for a while, but none of them stuck. The only one that stuck was Kitty. So Kitty he is.
There we go.
Linda must be talking about Diesel. She said, what does he eat in a day? Roughly about a kilo. I don't know what that works out to in pounds. But I buy 10 kilos of meat from the butchers and that lasts him a week. And that's a big box. So that's a box full of meat. And that's 10 kilos. If anyone here can convert, that'd be handy. But he eats about roughly a kilo of meat a day and a couple of cups of dry food and whatever scraps I throw him. If I'm feeding the chooks, he loves to get a piece of bread or whatever's going. He just loves food. So he does eat a bit. But that's because he burns it off so much. He's always racing around. If I go out in the out on the farm, he's always right beside me. If I'm in the old red farm truck, he just races along beside me, keeps up no trouble at all. He's a big boy and he's got a really big stride, so he can run fast and he burns off all the energy.
Yeah, should he know? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Okay, we might begin, eh?
No.
I am hot. I raced around putting
You
the
sure
duckies
are,
back. And did you say about the prices?
No. No.
Okay, first prize. If we get a tie or it's the same winner that we had last week, we'll do 2. So this week, if the winner is, we'll get this.
2 stickers.
2 stickers.
A Vegemite.
Hang on, let me do this properly.
The stickers are Simple Joy stickers. One's our banner art on our channel page, which is family and the hand symbol.
Family, animals, memories, inspiration, love, and YouTube. And then you get a little thing of Vegemite.
Vegemite's a sandwich spread in Australia. It's a yeast extract.
A pen.
A Simple Joys pen.
And a little koala.
A koala. They were big in the 80s. Everyone used to have them on their school bags and stuff. The little koalas that clip onto your collar. You can wear them on your shirt and on your bag. So this is a little key ring one. And it's got I Love Australia written on the back. So one of them two.
So that will be first place. I missed what anybody said about the computer, whether it was all right for audio and visually.
I haven't got my glasses on,
Okay.
and I haven't been watching comments. Sorry if I missed anything, anyone.
Oh, and a magnet for that one.
And a magnet.
And
What?
second place getter will get a sticker, Vegemite, and a little koala, being the theme of animals, animals, animals.
Animals, animals. Collette did another little trailer for trivia this week. I don't know if anyone saw it. Little animals, animals. I've been singing that for the last few days because Collette was working on it on the computer and it's stuck in my head.
And as I said, I missed what anybody said, whether the picture quality was all right and the audio was all right.
On our screen, it looks really good.
Because that was HP on the phone.
HP, crapping stuff.
My first computer from them lasted me nearly 9 years. And my new computer, well, it's not new anymore, but after the first year, it started to have problems, and it's been nothing but problems ever since. So I decided I'd contact them and contact them to see what they could offer me. But yeah, they're not going to offer me much at all. So they offered me 25% off if I spend $1,500.
Yeah, thanks.
I said no. But anyway, so I'm going to have to look at doing a new computer.
All right. I think I might wear my Trivia Quizmaster hat for a bit.
Okay, I think we might begin.
No way. I don't want to begin yet. I want to chat. I haven't caught any chat yet. Sorry, guys. I'm not.
Put your eyes on.
Put my eyes on.
Any better? Are you in screen? Are you in shot?
I don't know, because you got the chat window up.
I can't see any chat if I don't have it up. There you go. It's all good.
Oh, no, I noticed you put the chat window over my face, not on your face.
Oh, I can't see it if it's over there. Yeah, we do, JJ, but by the time Christmas is all over.
JJ asked if we have big sale days like Black Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We call them Boxing Day sales.
Boxing Day sales, but after Christmas, we never really got any money.
Do you call it that there? The day after Christmas is called Boxing Day?
And then because like our kids start back at school in January, so we do Christmas, and then kids go back to school in January. So it's a big time for about 2 months. It's big finances for 2 months.
Yeah, our school holidays for the kids are over Christmas here. So we don't have like summer vacation in the middle of the year like you guys, because it's spring here now coming into summer. And over Christmas will be really hot, and that's when the kids have their biggest break off school.
Yeah, they had their summer vacation from December the 9th, I think it is, until January the 27th. So they get 7 weeks off over our summer. Also, guys, before we start the actual trivia, if you want to network and you want to sub up to anyone in here, go right ahead. There's heaps of good channels in here. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yes, someone said about thumbs up while you were gone, actually. Hitting the thumbs up for us on the live stream would be awesome. Just let me know that you like the program that we do for you all. If you like Collette, give a thumbs up. If you like me, give 2 thumbs up. Yeah. Give him a thumbs down. If you like me more, give a thumbs up. No, seriously, thumbs up. Okay. Mine is a
Raymond
Doberman.
Cowell's got Doberman. Sorry, you're just about to read that. Off you go.
Mine is a Doberman Wolfhound, 45 kilos, Sergeant Schultz.
Sergeant Schultz. We have ways of making you talk. Awesome, Raymond. I love dogs, especially big dogs. Diesel, that Great Dane of ours, he's about 80 kilos now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Raymond used kilos, so he might not be in the USA. Raymond might be Canada or UK or Australia. Because we use kilos here, and I'm just not going to try and convert it at the moment. If anyone else wants to, they can. That'd be awesome. But our big boys about 75, 80 kilos. He is a huge weight. He's a big boy.
And he hurts when he steps on you.
Even just his tail. His tail is like a steel whip when he gets happy and is right next to you. He smacks you with that tail. Man, you feel it.
Susan has an 120-pound Rottweiler.
Ah, nice. We used to have Roddy, Susan. Before we had kids, I had a purebred Roddy, and he was our baby. He used to go everywhere with us in the back of the little car. I did training and attack work with him too. He was a big pussycat. He was real gentle nature, but he also did security work. So once the collar and the lead went on, that he meant business.
Yeah, he is, JJ. He asked us, do you still a good guard dog? Yeah.
Yeah, just the size of him, JJ, really puts people off. No one's game to come anywhere near the yard because he does bark and protects the yard. But just his sheer size, no one's game enough to even try and see whether he's friendly or not.
It was funny, actually. Well, it's not funny. I shouldn't laugh. But last week, a guy came to pick up an old wreck that Grant had in the car.
Hey, that's part of my cleaning up.
Yes.
See, I've been getting rid of stuff. I even got rid of a car out of the yard, an old car that wasn't going. Anyway.
And this guy was trying to diddle Grant out of some money, and he said, "Oh no, I'll give you $100." And
I don't mind people haggling and trying to get the best price, but he was just being ridiculous. It was insulting.
And at the time, one of the kids let the gate open, and Diesel took off towards this guy, and this guy's going, no.
I didn't know. I had my back to the house, and I saw the guy in front of me just turn white, and he actually looked like he pooed in his pants. His knees went weak, and he started to go down an inch, and he went all white, changed colour, and I turned around, and Diesel was barreling towards us.
And he said, here you go, here's the money.
I grabbed Diesel by the collar as he got beside me and just held him. And yeah, the guy was a lot better to deal with after that.
He won't be back. I take him. Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. Tim's got a 300-pound Jack Russell.
Yeah, it was quite funny because
just 4 little tiny legs sticking out and a tiny little snout, and then a Jack Russell about as big as a wine barrel.
Yes, it was, JJ, and like this guy was just trying to rip him off. So it just worked out that Diesel got out at the right time.
The thing is, JJ, I just wanted it gone, so I agreed to 200 over the phone. I said, if you come and pick it up today, $200 you can have it, and he agreed to it. And he come out here, and as soon as he got here, he tried talking me down. I said, no, 200 was the deal. And he said, oh, no, I thought it was a VX Commodore. And he said, I thought it was a VZ. I said, no, you didn't. I advertised it as VX. He said, oh, we get more for VZs. I'll give you 100 for it. I said, no.
And then at that time, Diesel came.
So
Diesel got you that sale. Shannon said, bring Diesel when you sell something.
Oh boy, the Mitsubishi. Well, he did ask me after he gave me a hard time with the Commodore. He asked me if I had other cars for sale, and he had his eye on the red truck, my old farm truck. And he said, what about the Mitsubishi? You want to get rid of that? And I said, not to you, I don't. No. See you later. Because it was just being a dick.
Well, you use the ute for picking up firewood or...
Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of that. The boys love it.
Yeah.
You know, that old farm truck, I only paid, what, $200 or $300 for that?
Yeah, something like that.
From a junkyard, and it was going. I've never done a thing to it. That's been such a good farm truck.
Yeah.
And the boys love it, riding in the back, and I get firewood in it. I exercise Diesel in it because every time I go for a drive, he runs beside me.
But I can't drive it because it's a stick, and I can't drive stick.
I could teach you.
You tried when we were younger. Remember, we had lots of fun.
When we were younger, I was always trying to get you to play with my stick. I mean, learn manual.
You were trying to teach me on your mum and dad's property. Apparently, Dick means that.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, most of our...
Yeah, exactly, Debs. Keep it G-rated.
Most of our vehicles have been automatic because Collette only drives auto, but on the rare occasion over the years that we've had a second vehicle, I always get a manual for myself, especially if it's a truck.
It flies around. Yeah, I just never learnt when I was a teenager how to drive it.
Even in an auto, Collette uses 2 feet.
Don't tell everybody.
Like a bloody Dodgem car.
It's my pedal car.
She uses 1 foot on the brake and 1 foot on the accelerator.
Look, you have to be very talented to do
No,
that.
you don't.
Yes, you do.
Hey, I just heard my bells.
Hey, Pickerick.
Hey, Pickerick's here. Awesome. I saw Pickerick last night. Well, it was last night for us. It would have been your morning. Hey, Pickerick, you know how they were talking about bandsaws in that live stream we were in? I mentioned my thumb. That's what I was talking about. My thumb, I took off nearly half of it with a bandsaw. Probably best to show you this way.
You're making blurry.
See? So I did that about 15 years ago on a bandsaw.
Yeah, but see, our car is automatic, so I have always driven automatic.
What have you done with it?
Driven.
She drives me crazy and I can't help myself.
Hey, Beck.
Hey, Beckfoot.
Okay, I think we might begin, baby.
No, we're not beginning yet.
Beautiful people have come to do trivia.
Okay, if you want to start trivia, type 1. If you want to keep chatting, type 2. And I'll just go with the majority.
Everybody's got other
It's a democracy here in the Simple Joys.
Everybody's got other things to do after us. Look, Mum, no thumb. 1. See, they all want to go. Trivia, trivia, trivia. Probably nobody can see. Oh, awesome. Beck got her Simple Joys shirt.
Wow.
The same one that you're wearing today.
This one?
Awesome.
Excellent. Thanks, Beck. That's unreal. I can't believe there'd be someone around the world wearing a Simple Joys shirt.
That's so exciting.
That's cool, eh?
Okay, everybody saying 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There's a few 2s amongst there. How about we start trivia and then you can talk amongst it.
Talk in between the trivia. All right, let's get started.
Okay.
All right, it's 11 o'clock here for us, so that must mean it's 8 o'clock.
Excellent, Beck. Either on Twitter or the Simple Joys Facebook.
I'd absolutely love to get some pics, see someone else, because we only seen ourselves in these shirts.
Yeah.
We're the only ones that buy them usually.
I just ordered one, a new one for me yesterday.
That's awesome. I'd really appreciate that, Beck, if you can send some pics. Thank you very much.
Excellent. So just on Twitter or the Facebook page.
Giddy up. How you going? Giddy up's in here. Susan, lots of people in here. Awesome. Let's get started. Let's get a crack on with this trivia.
Hey, TPG.
Hey, TPG, just in time, mate. We're just about to start the trivia. And everyone said you got to have a handicap. You're 5 points behind because you're so good at it. Trailer Park Guy has won the last 2 weeks for trivia. He's turning into a trivia king. All right. This week's subject is animals. Animals behind us everywhere. Behind us is animals. Colette's got trivia questions for animals, so let's go. Off you go, bub.
And I changed it around a little bit so there's no true or false and there's no multiple choice. But there is a fast 5. So let's begin.
10 points, Michelle reckons.
Okay. We're ready. Which type of animals have more teeth, reptiles or mammals? Which type of animals have more teeth, reptiles or mammals?
No, spelling doesn't count, HC. If 2 answers come in at the very same time, we might distribute points. Spelling doesn't count as long as we get the gist. No blatant abbreviations.
Okay, the correct answer was mammals, and Tim's World was in first, just above Kimberley. So the answer is mammals.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Question numero 2.
Two. A cow normally has how many teats? How many teats does a cow have?
Not teeth, teats.
Boobies.
Boobies. the things you milk.
How many teats does a cow have?
The udder is the whole thing, and the teats.
Mr. Science Geek.
Mr. Science Geek, all right. 4. Mr. Science Geek should do all right this week, I reckon.
The correct answer is 4, and Mr. Science Geek was the first one in on our screen.
There's a bit of an art to milking too. You don't just grab it and squeeze. You've got to actually start at the top and roll down.
Yeah. Okay, question number 3. What type of leaves does a koala use for food?
Well, to us, this one is ridiculously easy, but most people around the world should know this.
Oh, don't sit out, trailer park guys. Still have fun.
Just give them a head start, trailer park guy. Miss the first 4 and see if you can still beat them.
Mr. Science Geek got it with eucalyptus.
It's fine, trailer park guy. We were only joking because we said earlier before you came in that this week, if anyone that's won before wins first prize, we'll send away a couple of packages. So we've already got them made up and ready to go. So don't be silly. If you know the answers, jump in. It's all fun for everyone. And we've got packages done up ready to go. If anyone that's won before has won, we'll just do a couple of packages.
Yeah.
And we love sending them away, so don't worry about that at all.
Okay, so the correct answer was eucalyptus, and Mr. Science Geek was the first in on our screen.
Yeah, would have also accepted gum. Gum trees are the same as eucalyptus trees. You've got red gum, ghost gum, white gum, ironbarks, river gum,
Okay.
flowering gum.
Okay, number 4. A female donkey is called a what?
He always calls me that.
Raymond says, what do drop bears eat?
People, Raymond. Drop bears eat people, and particularly small children.
What is a female donkey called?
Oh, that was a good guess, deep in the woods. It's not a mare, though.
Tim's well got it with a Jenny.
That's it.
So a female donkey is called a Jenny. Isn't that a crab also? A crab.
Yeah, it is. A female crab is also called a Jenny.
Female crab is also called a Jenny.
Well done, baby. You surprised me with that.
So the correct answer was Jenny, and Tim World's got that. Okay, number 5. What type of insect eats its mate after mating?
Sometimes during. They actually start to eat it while they're mating, and they usually start with the head.
What type of insect? You're right.
Yep.
What type of insect eats its mate after mating?
Dorothy Franklin is first in.
Got it.
Mantis. Well done, Dorothy. Mr. Science Geek was straight behind her with praying mantis, mantis. Lots of right answers in there. Everyone knows about the praying mantis eating their mates.
Okay, now we're going to do the fast 5. Do you want to do some?
Oh, fast 5.
The fast 5.
The fast 5. Rightio. Number 6 in the fast 5. Let's go. What is a baby whale called? What is a baby whale called? I don't think you need clues, but just in case, it's the same thing as a baby cow.
What's a... Are you going, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
Mr. Science Geek got it with calf.
Well done, Mr. Science Geek. HC Aqua was straight after with calf, then R. Conklin, Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly. Laurie. Hey, Laurie. There's so many beautiful people in here that I've watched their channels, or they come to our live feed and they watch our videos and leave comments. Thank you very much, everyone that's in here.
Calf.
All right, a calf. So you got that marked down?
Mm-hmm.
Next one. A snake hears with what organ? What does a snake use to hear with?
Water changes.
Ah, I hear you there, Mark. All right, buddy. Take care, mate. Good luck with them, and we'll catch up soon, eh?
Dorothy got it with tongue. A snake
Thanks
hears
for
with
popping
its
in.
tongue.
There you go. That's what it's got down here.
Dorothy got it with tongue. Kimberly said nose. H.E. Aqua said bone. Quite a few tongues in there. Michelle says
Quite a few tongues in there. All right, that sounds like a good party. Okay, in Winnie the Pooh stories, what is Kanga's baby called? In Winnie the Pooh stories, what is Kanga's baby called? Anyone remember that from Winnie the Pooh?
Hey, Mo-Man.
Hey, Mo-Man.
Dorothy
Franklin again, just ahead of Mr. Science Geek. Again, guys, sorry if it comes up different on your screen, but we just got to take what comes up first on our screen.
Yeah.
There might be a little bit of lag or anything, but we just got to take what we get. And it's all in fun anyway.
So the correct answer was Roo, and Dorothy got it.
Okay, number 9. What is the most ferocious freshwater fish in the world? Well, I think this is a matter of opinion, really.
Linda keeps losing us. Screw.
Hey, you keep it G-rated, Debs. Hey?
HC Aqua got it with
Piranha. I reckon Piranha.
HC Aqua.
I reckon that'd, well, who said Stingray? Mr. Science Geek.
Mr. Science Geek.
Unfortunately, the Irwins would agree with you there. But yeah, I thought it might be Barracuda or something like that. I reckon it's sort of a matter of opinion, but Piranha's probably the most well-known ferocious fish anyway. All right, and for our last one in the Fast 5, how many legs does a spider have?
Go, Kimberly in here? Quick.
For anyone who doesn't know, Kimberly's got a tarantula and loves spiders.
Quick, Kimberly, quick. What's the matter, Kim?
How many legs does a spider have? Oh, Dorothy's on the ball tonight. Dorothy just got ahead of Mr. Science Geek. So cloak. Oh, that's a very nice cloak there, Mr. Science Geek. Yeah, so close. Heaps of them. Look at all the answers. Well done, everyone.
8. Okay.
Barbie Love for Life, welcome into the trivia. Hope you're having fun.
Small Mole Girl got it with 8 also. Awesome. Lots of 8s out there. Oh, okay.
Well, that's your fault, Kimberly. You missed the only spider question.
Okay, I'll just wait and let the lag catch up.
I was going to say, just wait for a minute. If anyone feels like they're lagging, just hit your refresh tab, the little circle with the arrow on it, and that'll restart the live stream for you. If you're on a keyboard, you can just hit F5. F5 will do it too. That'll just refresh you. So we'll just give it a minute for people to catch up if there's a bit of lag.
Okay.
Bow Boy's got 2 legs and a kickstand. well and down, Bow Boy. I wouldn't call mine a kickstand.
Okay, we'll move on to question 11.
Hey, can you hear that in the distance? Sounds like something's running towards us. Let me have a look.
What's running towards us?
Happy trivia!
And there's still no peacock in the distance.
That horse nearly run me over.
A turkey, a herd.
Who could it be now?
It was a horse again.
Who could it be now?
Okay, number 11. Are we right to continue?
Everyone's caught up. Lag's caught up. Let's go. Number 11.
Okay.
No, I'm not a gelding. I'm a stallion, Conklin. Rightio, let's go.
What was Tarzan's chimpanzee's name?
Hey, where are you, TPG? Come on, join in, mate. You've given enough head start.
What was Tarzan's chimpanzee's name?
Baloo.
Susan got it with cheetah.
Cheetah. That's it.
So the answer was cheetah. Was Tarzan's chimpanzee's name. Lots of cheetahs in there. Dust them off.
Yeah, Tarzan was always on when I was a kid. I haven't seen it on TV in so long.
Okay, number 12.
Who said Jane?
Our compliments.
Yeah, that'd be right.
What were the names of the 2 bears that lived in Jellystone Park?
Well, our Conklin, they did like to monkey around with her.
Digging him. What were the names of the 2 bears that lived in Jellystone Park? Ouch.
Why can't you play trivia in Africa? Because there's too many cheetahs.
Mr. Science Geek got it with Yogi and Boo Boo.
Hey, I'm going to take that picnic basket, boo-boo. I don't know if you should, Yogi. It doesn't seem right, and the ranger will get mad. Hey, I'm a hungry bear, and I'm going to get that picnic basket, boo-boo.
Beck Butt was very close behind you, Mr. Science Geek. Okay, number 13.
Because I'm smarter than the average bear.
Okay, what is the name for a collection of frogs? I didn't know this.
I didn't know this one either. I love these questions. What do they call a collection of frogs?
Yes, what is a collection of frogs called?
I'm going to tell them my guess. I guessed it was a croak, but it wasn't.
What is a collection of frogs called? Oh, no.
A horde.
A splat, a gaggle, a herd, a dinner, a colony.
In France, they called that
a hobby, a mess, a horde. No. HC Aqua got it with army.
That's right.
A collection of frogs is called an army.
Isn't that weird? An army of frogs. Well done, HC Aqua.
The frogs are going to overtake us with the army.
Lois Ann said pool. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There's heaps of really cool guesses here. A clutch. A navy because army.
Yeah.
Awesome. Lots of good guesses.
Army.
You guys are doing really good guesses. That's unreal. I wouldn't have thought of half of these. Frogs are taking over. I asked the waiter, do you have frog's legs? He said, no, I always walk like this.
Yeah, so we didn't know that one either.
No.
So it's a good one to throw in there.
Googles are allowed too. I mean, if you can take the time to Google, I mean, most people will beat a Googler any time of the day if they know the answer. But if no one knows the answer, a quick Googler can come in. That's all right.
Yeah. Okay, number 14. What kind of animal was the gentle Ben on the TV show?
An orgy.
A frog fest.
An orgy of frogs.
What kind of animal was Gentle Ben on the TV show?
This was about my favourite show growing up. I absolutely love this show.
Hey,
I can say the name of the show. Hey, what was the question?
What?
What was the name of the...
What kind of animal was the Gentle Ben on the TV show?
Yeah, it was...
A bear. Deep in the Woods got it with a bear.
Grizzly Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Big Ben. And you know those noises that Ben used to make? All the moans and groans? Diesel does that.
Mm-hmm.
Diesel makes them noises when he's laying down all the time.
He was a bear.
He was gorgeous, wasn't he? I mean, bears scare me, the size of them, and they can crack your skull just like that. But he was just beautiful, that big bear. Okay,
number 15. Glad you could join us, Angelo.
Oh, Angelo's here. Cool. Yeah. How you going, mate?
Okay, the study of animals is given the name of what?
I bet he did too, Shannon.
Hey, gotta love carpet pythons made it.
Oh, cool. Gotta love carpet pythons has come in. We just subbed to each other really recently. I watched a video of hers with a spotted python a night or two ago. A lovely snake.
Mr. Science Geek got it with zoology. So the study of animals is zoology.
For anyone who doesn't know too, Mr. Science Geek is actually a teacher.
Animalology. Good cat. Anthropology. The correct answer was zoology.
Mr. Science Geek, what's etymology? That's the study of insects, isn't it? Because that's what come to my mind originally, but I think that's just insects, etymology.
Okay, your turn for Fast Five.
Oh, another Fast Five. Just again to people who have never been here before for trivia. We do about 30 questions, and just first person in gets a point. So everyone's welcome to jump in and say the answer, but just the first one that comes up on our screen, we give them a point, write it down, and at the end of all the trivia, we add up the points, and whoever wins, or if you've won before, we do a couple of packages for first, second, and third, and we send out little packages from Australia. It'd be good if Carpet Python won, because it'd be heaps less postage. They're only just up the road. They're in Australia. So yeah, we send those packages out, and it's usually got a Vegemite, a keyring, either koala, boomerang, a Simple Joys pen, Simple Joys stickers, just a little package to make it fun and interesting.
Yeah.
And we do that every week. We send at least one package away a week, sometimes a few. Just to, oh, sorry, bub. I just put my foot on it, squashed a foot. Okay, so if anyone hasn't been here before, that's how we do it, and the spelling doesn't have to be spot on. Spelling mistakes don't matter. And away we go. What are we up to, bub? What number?
Fast Five down here.
Okay, so question number 16. What is the name of an adult female horse? Oh, and I haven't got the mask on. What is the name of an adult female horse?
Dorothy got it with.
Dorothy. Oh, Dorothy's got a few today.
Yeah, Mr. Science Geek and Dorothy are
neck and neck. All right, we've got a few people on the tally with 2s, 1s, but Mr. Science Geek and Dorothy have both got 5 each.
So the correct answer was mare.
Cool. Mare for a female, stallion for a male, gelding for a fixed male, colt for a... Anyway, it goes on and on. What is the tallest animal in the world? What is the tallest animal in the world? I'll give you as a clue. They got a really long neck.
The book that I used to read, our eldest, because like they say, they go through all the sounds of the different animals that they make. Mr. Science Geek. And
Mr. Science Geek is in first with giraffe. That's right, it was giraffe.
It was the sound of what this sound does an giraffe eat, and they go munch, munch, munch.
Yeah, giraffes don't make a sound, do they? They got giraffes at Australia Zoo. We've got a couple of videos where we've gone to Australia Zoo, because that's only an hour and a half up the road from us, the Steve Irwin Zoo. And they've got giraffes there. They're beautiful.
Hey, Maxine.
Hey, Maxine, welcome in.
So
glad you could join us.
The answer was giraffe.
Gotta love Cuppa Plothin says snakes have a long neck too. Starts around their tail, doesn't it? How do you tell a snake's neck from its tail? I reckon it's got something to do with ribs. All right. How many pairs of wings does a bee have? That's how many pairs. Not how many wings, how many pairs of wings does a bee have? Who's first? Dorothy Franklin with 2. Okay. Oh, this is an easy one.
Look, I did 2 copies.
Everyone will know this one, surely. Because most people have seen Lion King. Groups of lions are known as what? So just like a collection of frogs is called an army, what's a collection of lions called? I'll give you a clue.
They're still guessing for the bee at the moment.
Didn't I answer it?
Yeah.
Did I jump ahead? I did too. Sorry, people. They can't trust me with anything. That's it. Give the questions back to Collette.
And now we're coming back.
You'll have to scroll back. Find the first one that said 2. Oh, did you? Who was it?
Dorothy.
Dorothy.
You're throwing me. And Deep in the Woods was first with pride.
Okay, so it was 2 pair of wings for bees. And, of course, it's a pride of lions. Now, the last one in this Fast Five.
Just wait a minute.
Why?
Give them a chance to catch up.
After this one, we'll stop. Herd, flock, stingers, pride, den. Cool. Lots of good guess. Packs. Packs is for wolves and dogs.
Okay, now.
Okay, now last one for the fast five. Question 20. A doe is what kind of animal? A doe. A female. Ray, a golden drop of sun. Me, a name I call myself.
Dorothy got it with deer.
Wow, Dorothy's on fire.
So we can finish the song now.
Doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a golden drop of sun. Me, a name I call myself. A long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread. All right, I'll just give you a minute to catch up in case there's any lag. As I said earlier, if you want to hit your refresh tab or F5, that'll refresh you and should catch you up if there's any lag.
And we'll give a quick tally of scores. We've got Dorothy with 7, Mr. Science Geek with 6, Tim with 2, HC Aqua with 2, Deep in the Woods with 2, and Susan with 1.
And of course, lots and lots of people have gotten correct answers. That's just a little tally of who was first up on our screen. So we love everyone guessing, and there's been some awesome guesses tonight. So many right answers.
F5 to refresh.
Oh, Susan, F5 on your keyboard. If you hit F5 on your keyboard, it just refreshes. So it's the same as hitting your refresh tab, which is the circle and the little arrow.
Do a circle on the spot, Shannon. He says, how do I refresh my brain? Do a circle.
You do a little... No, I'll stop myself from saying that.
Circle on the spot.
Just spin around on the spot until you fall over, Shannon, and that should restart everything. I'm so dizzy, my head is spinning. Like a whirlpool, it never ends. And it's you, girl, making it spin.
Hey, Granny.
Granny takes a trip. I love that name. Welcome in, Granny. Dorothy, don't you have to pee? Deb reckons. Go now and we'll just keep doing the trivia. Okay, hold up, everyone.
Hold up.
Beer run. All right, we'll wait a couple of minutes because we're halfway through anyway, aren't we? We're more than halfway through. Have a chat for a couple of minutes. If anyone wants to grab a drink, go to the toilet, refresh their screen.
Welcome to
do a bit of housework, do some work on the car.
I just
feed the animals.
I want to speak.
Okay, come on, darling.
And
go for a walk. I couldn't resist. No, this time, come on.
No.
No, all right, wait. Look, I'm over here being quiet.
No.
No. Come on. Come on. I honestly won't this time. Promise.
Right, did you see the movie Grizzly Man?
Yeah, I did. That's the guy that spent all that time with the bears, isn't it? And at the end of it, I hate to give a spoiler, but it's a really old movie.
Don't give.
Oh, it's a really old movie now. Surely everyone knows.
The
bears ended up killing him and eating him. He used to camp with them, and he got like accepted as part of the group. What's a group of bears called? Oh no, that wasn't a trivia question.
A murder.
A murder, apparently. No, that's crows, but yeah, it was in this case. If that's the movie I'm thinking of, that's him. Hey, he got a bit obsessed with it, and he spent a lot of time with them. If that's the movie I'm thinking of, it was like a documentary that went bad.
My boy's having a yard sale tomorrow.
What's today?
Today is Wednesday.
Was that a question, Bow Boy? Or
no, he's having
one. Oh, okay. I thought after my Confessions of a Hoarder videos, he was asking me. I just want to comment on that too. I've started a little series on our channel called Confessions of a Hoarder, and the hoarder is me, obviously.
Take care, Angelo's fish tanks. He's going to run.
Thanks for calling in, Angelo. See you next time. really want to thank everyone. I've had so many awesome comments on those videos of Confessions of a Hoarder. People are giving me so much positive feedback and encouragement. I really want to say a big thank you to everyone.
And now you all know what I have to put up with.
Yeah, and we haven't showed you everything. Like, I mean, there's stuff on the veranda, there's stuff in cupboards, there was stuff in the laundry that I didn't show on film. There's stuff under tank stands, there's stuff under the house.
But there's none of it in my house.
Over the next few weeks, I'll get to a lot more of it in the Confessions of a Hoarder series, but I really wanted to thank everyone so much for all the positive feedback. It's been just really blown me away. I was so anxious and nervous about putting that stuff up. And yeah, I can't say thank you enough to everyone. And it's good to share a bit more sides to me, because there's a lot of sides to me. I'm a bit of a, what would you call me? Multifaceted.
A mixed basket.
Yeah. Mixed nuts.
A mixed basket.
Yeah, so I am a bit of a mixed basket. So I go through a lot of moods and stages, and I've got many sides to my personality. So thanks for letting me open up and show you some of that.
We don't have, I know Americans have it. It comes on our screens, but we don't actually have the show and Aussie Hoarders here.
Conklin said, Grant's amazing too, because hoarding is money in the bank when you get rid of it. Well, that's the way I always looked at it, Conklin. I mean, I don't always get it right, but I try to only collect stuff that might be worth a few bucks. And I'm never been really good with money and finances. So I can't save money, but I can save items. So when I need money, I go through and I sell a few things.
Raymond says, why don't Queensland do daylight savings? Is it really about the cows?
No. Well, many years ago, I think it was back in the early 80s, when they might have even held a referendum on it. But I think it went to the vote. But Queensland didn't want daylight savings. And there was a number of stupid people that said something like it would confuse the cows.
Or it fades the curtains.
The extra sunlight fades the curtains. And there was a lot of people that weren't too intelligent. And the media and the community grabbed onto those comments and used it as a bit of a joke towards Queenslanders for decades afterwards. But basically, Queenslanders just didn't like the idea of daylight savings, so they never got it. I don't mind it. I don't mind something different when you have daylight savings. I remember trialling it in Queensland as a kid.
I liked it.
And you had daylight like right into the night. It was unreal.
Yeah.
I liked it, but I'd gladly have it.
Because I've lived in different states in Australia too, I've got to experience the different daylight savings. And you're right, you get longer days, and it's awesome. You can do so much more. Hey, Tony. Okay, we might continue, hey?
Yeah, it was more about throwing the times out for the farmers, not the animals, but because the farmers are used to getting up at 5 o'clock. I mean, the daylight and the days are still exactly the same. It's just the clock that changes, and it threw out the farmers' routine and their patterns and their times. And they're just really old school and didn't want change, basically.
No, not personally, Rob. Picker.
Hey, Tony Sue Washer.
Queensland is a really big place. So, no, we don't know Rob Bob in Queensland.
If anyone from America wonders about the size of Queensland, that's the state we live in Australia. It's about 4 times the size of Texas, and it's not the biggest state in Australia. So we've got big states here in Australia.
Okay, we might continue. Everybody ready to continue?
All right, we're going to get back to trivia.
And then we can...
Just before we do, though, Tony Sue, I was just saying, I don't know if you caught that about all the awesome comments I got, and yours was one of them, so thank you for that.
Absolutely beautiful with the responses that he has had.
Yeah, so thank you.
Okay, so we've had a little break. Everybody ready?
Okie doke.
Are you ready?
Right, we've been through 20 questions, and here we go for question 21. The theme is obviously animals, all the animals behind us.
Animals everywhere. I like to be different, Raymond. He said because she's all out of sync with the rest of Easters. On with the trivia.
I feel sorry for the people in Queensland that live right near the border, because they go over the border to work and they lose an hour every day. Must be a pain in the bum for them, eh?
Okay. What do you call animals that don't hunt or eat meat? What do you call animals that don't hunt or eat meat?
So they're eating plants. That's your clue.
What do you call animals that don't hunt or eat meat? Herbivore. Mr. Science Geek got just in before Dorothy.
Herbivore. And that puts you even with
Dorothy.
Dorothy again, Mr. Science Geek. That's a close one tonight.
So the correct answer was herbivore.
Vegans.
Number 22. Question number 22. I know, it's silly how it does that, hey, Dorothy?
First, I think that's because it is your screen. So it's going to come up first because I'm pretty sure Mr. Science Geek would be the same for him. His would be first on his screen all the time. It's because it's your computer and it's registering you first.
But we have to just take what's on our screen first. I still haven't played with my OBS, so I might have to do that.
What's an OBS?
An OBS is a program that I could be able to put the chat up on the screen.
I sort of know.
Okay, which animal has rectangular pupils?
We've got two of these. So if anyone's ever seen a video of our two animals that have rectangular pupils.
Which animal has rectangular pupils? Smile got it.
All right, smile more goats. They got weird eyes. Billy, we've got two miniature goats. Billy's a purebred miniature Australian goat, and he's beautiful.
So the correct answer was goat.
I wonder if sheep have. If goats have, sheep might have.
I don't know.
But the answer on here was goat, so that's what we're taking. All right. Yeah, they do have weird eyes. Billy's got weird eyes when you look close at him. But he's a big sook too. He loves a good cuddle and a paddle. Paddle? My goat loves a good paddle. I often take him up the creek. It's much better than
row you goat.
I could probably fit more people if I had a boat, but
oh dear.
It's good because I use his horns to sit me fishing rod in. Diesel, our Great Dane, is actually a lot bigger than our goats. They're little goats.
You make my eyes water.
Row, row, row your goat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your goat. Yeah, Shannon, up the creek without a goat.
Okay, number 23. What type of animals is a symbol of medicine?
It's usually they're wrapped around a dagger or a sword for the symbol of medicine.
What type of animal is a symbol of medicine?
I'm half expecting Gotta Love Carpet Pythons to get this one.
Conklin's got it with snake.
Oh, a lot of people coming in with snake, but Conklin's, was it Conklin? Is first.
Yeah. I'm just doing some chicken scratches over here. Okay. Ready for the next one? A serpent.
Yeah, technically it might be a serpent on the symbol, but yeah, serpent, snake.
It's still a snake.
was moving your snake. I am looking forward to watching more of your channel. If anyone likes snakes, especially pythons, gotta love Carpet Pythons. Has got a really nice channel and heaps of beautiful footage of snakes. Gotta love pythons. I often move carpet snakes and that from around here if they're in the chicken pens, or I've got a couple of friends in the township now that ring me if they got snakes to move, and I just let them go out on our property because we're on 270 acres, or up closer to the waterways up the back here. And I've got a couple of videos on there that I've really enjoyed doing.
Okay, number 24. A cow's stomach has how many chambers? A cow's stomach has how many chambers? JJ went to a snake farm in Thailand and it was wild.
Yeah, they play with cobras a lot there, don't they?
Dorothy got hit with 4.
The snake farms in Thailand, I think they got a lot of cobras.
Yeah, Mum has been there before. Okay, so the correct answer was 4. Cows have 4 stomach chambers.
Yeah, hey, that reminds me, our most popular video on our channel, when a cow here went down with bloat, it was actually the landlord's cow, but we found it and rescued it. And it was massive. It was down on its side with a huge belly from bloat. It was just about to die.
Yeah.
And we end up having to put a knife in the side of its stomach to let the gas out. And that video just went to 17,000 views.
Yeah, just hit over 17,000
this week. So that's our most popular video if anyone hasn't ever watched that.
Okay. I'll just wait to see who catches up.
Yeah, cool. Thank you, Smile More Girl.
Everybody ready? I know, it's such an awesome achievement. Yes.
It's actually what made us start a YouTube channel, that video. Because we had never really thought about doing YouTube or anything, but Collette videoed when I did that cow, and she threw it up on a YouTube channel in my name a couple of years back.
And then I lost the password.
Lost the password to that, so there was only one video on it, and it went to
67,000.
Yeah, just under 70,000 views on that one video. There was nothing else on the channel. And so after that, we thought we might start a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did stink, Steve. So yeah, we redid that video and put it up and started this whole channel around it, and we've gone from there. And from there, we wanted to share all our animal stuff.
Yeah, because I was playing around with videoing at the time.
Yeah,
too.
we love photography and videos and that sort of thing. And there's just so many things in nature that are just absolutely beautiful on camera.
Yeah. And if you're on our
Hey, Lil Wayne, haven't seen you in a while.
You just got out.
I hope you're doing
operation.
well. Good luck on your recovery. Sorry, Bob.
If you're on our Twitter or our Facebook, you'll see that sometimes I put up some photos that I have taken because I love doing photography.
Yeah.
I hope you're good, Wayne. All the best with your recovery. Okay, we'll move on. He's back to Quizmaster.
Okay, Quizmaster, how many questions are left?
6.
6?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who are the queen bee's closest servants in a beehive?
Boom,
Who are the queen bee's closest servants in a beehive?
Ooh,
Mr.
drones.
Science Geek got it with drones. Oh, there even again.
Oh, HC was close.
It's a race between Dorothy and Mr. Science Geek.
Beckbot was close. Fish Tropics. Hey, Fish Tropics. Have you got your package yet, Fish Tropics?
Please say yes.
Yeah, because we sent out 6 packages 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks?
Yes.
And 3 of them went missing in the post somehow. They didn't get there yet. So let us know if that's turned up yet. Okay, what question are we up to? 26?
Yes, music trivia.
All right, this is our music trivia. It's still animal related. So it is an animal theme, but we always try to make our last 5 questions something to do with music. And here we go for the last 5 questions. No. Still not yet. We're going to give it a few more days before we resend new packages to those 3 people. But I'm really disappointed in that, because that's the first time out of all the packages we've ever sent to people. This is the first time that it's taken more than 2 weeks. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know whether there's a different system for packages and envelopes. I'm not sure. Those ones we send in envelopes, and we normally send post packs that cost a couple of bucks, but it seems like they're the better buy. Yeah. So we're going to do that all the time now, and then, just in case it was envelopes. Yeah. Okay. Who had a hit with this song? Hound Dog. You're probably off to the side again. You just want to move close, didn't you, babe? You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. Who was first with Elvis? Dorothy. Dorothy, all right. Dorothy's creeping ahead now. That's yours over there. What? Oh, I didn't realise we had our own ones. Yeah, so I can see the answers too. Okay. So the correct answer was Elvis. Of course it was. Rocky Balboa had the eye of what animal in a 1982 song by Survivor? Bam, 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 bam. It's the eye of the... Dorothy got it again. Ooh. The answer was tiger. It's the eye of the tiger. Definitely. Number 28. What animal is sleeping? Oh, Susan's going. She says she's buffering really badly. Sorry about that, Susan. Good to see you, though. Thanks very much for calling in. We'll catch up again soon. Really appreciate the support, Susan. Catch you soon. Bye. Okay, where was I? Just did Rocky, Eye of the Tiger. Question number 28. You must have said it already, because... I started. What animal is sleeping in the jungle? Well, the only last bit I missed out was the mighty jungle. So in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Actually, I think I've heard Mr. Science Geek sing that song with his guitar on his live stream once. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Every now and again on a live stream, Mr. Science Geek will pull out his guitar and give us a bit of a song. Yes, I have. I thought so. Okay, who had a hit song, When the Doves Cry? Very sadly, he died only a couple of years ago. Oh, about 18 months ago, I think now, wasn't it? Last year, I think. So, which artist had a hit song with When Doves Cry? Shannon had it with Prince. Awesome. Shannon's on the board. Okay, on the board doesn't mean you haven't gotten them right. There's a lot of people got right answers tonight. Lots of people have got right answers. It's just we have to take who's first on the screen. But we really appreciate everyone joining in and having fun with us on this. It's been great. Okay, what crustaceans? This is the last question too, by the way. The very last question. What are the scores? Mr. Science Geek, if you get this question, you'll be tied with Dorothy. So you need this to tie with Dorothy, and everyone else needs it just to get another point on the board. Ready? What crustacean were the B-52 singing about? If you sit, oh no. You're about to sing Tin Roof. Backbutt got it with rock. Backbutt, rock lobster. Rock lobster. Rock lobster. Well, it wasn't just a rock. It was a rock lobster. Down, down, down.
So the final scores were, that was the last question, by the way. And the correct answer was rock lobster.
Rock lobster, down, down.
So the final tallies are Dorothy with 10, Mr. Science Geek with 9, Tim with 2, Deep with 2, Susan with 1, Smile Mile Girl with 1, R. Conklin with 1, Shannon with 1, and Beckbot with 1.
All right, Dorothy, you came through even with a bit of lag.
Awesome. Well done.
Shannon reckon he loves my singing. Thanks, mate.
I know, because, hey, you're in a chatty mood. I'm going to call you chatty.
Yeah,
chatty.
I'm up today. My head's going 90 to the dozen. My mouth can barely keep up with my head. I'm just in one of those moods where it just keeps coming out faster and faster and faster.
So,
yeah, watch us long enough, you'll get to see all of my moods.
So, because he was answering the questions, giving the answers, and you'd stop halfway and you'll talk.
Yeah, sometimes I can
Dorothy says, I'd like to thank my family and my fast fingers. Okay, Dorothy, so if you can contact me on Twitter, I know you follow me on Twitter and I follow you, so if you can contact me there with your details.
And we have got a couple of packages done up. So what I think we'll do is we'll do first prize for Dorothy. And that's got an extra couple of things in it, like a magnet and a few other things as well. Mm-hmm. And then we'll also do a second package for you, Mr. Science Geek, because that was a brilliant effort. So
also, if you contact us via Twitter or the Facebook page, Mr. Science Geek, and we'll send off a package to you. Now, Fish Tropics hasn't got his package, so we'll have to look at resending his also. Shannon, we might give Shannon's a few more days. So hopefully we can catch up with all the packages.
Tony C said, this is fun. Thanks for doing this. You're very welcome, Tony C. We love doing it. We have heaps of fun doing it.
Yeah, absolutely love doing it.
I've always loved trivia myself. I love being in trivia quizzes, but this is just as much, if not more fun for me, actually setting up all the questions with Collette and reading them out and having a good time with everyone enjoying it. It's really, really good, and we love all yous coming in for it. Yeah.
So I sit down and I do all the questions, and then I run them past him, and we have such a fun time.
Excellent. Thank you very much, everyone that guessed answers tonight. Well done.
Tony C says, love to hear you guys sing. You need a wobble board. You should have grabbed one.
Got to remind me. I've got to find a wobble board through the... I'll go and find one now, right now.
No, next one, next live stream.
I am a little bit hyper this week too, guys. I'm a bit over the place, but that's just the way I go, a bit up and down sometimes. So today I'm a little bit speedier. So thanks for putting up with me.
That's all right. Late this afternoon, I'll put him to work up the backyard. We've been actually doing up the pool area because I ordered a pool a few weeks ago, and that's due to arrive hopefully Friday because it's coming into our summer.
Deb, hashtag loser.
No, Debs. Hashtag love.
Oh, hashtag winner. You're always a winner to us, Debs.
Oh, thanks, Lois Ann. She said, you two are very entertaining.
Oh, thank you.
We just try to be us. But excellent.
Did you say we tried to be us? You don't have to try to be us. We are us.
No, I know. We're just us.
Oh, you're a winner, baby. Feel the love.
Can you feel?
If anyone has just experienced Simple Joys trivia for the first time, thank you very, very much.
We had a big afternoon at the backyard, actually, Tony Sue. As I said, we're trying to get the pool ready.
Well, the pool isn't here yet.
No.
We normally have a little pool, and this year we've actually saved up, and we've got a pool on special, and we get to pay it off. It's got it online, and you get it sent to you first, and then you get to pay it off. So it's bigger than any other pool we've had in the yard before. It's still a little above ground one.
It's 15 foot.
15 foot across.
Across.
A circle.
By 107.
Well, they won't know that. It's metric.
Centimeters. I can't convert.
About 3 foot.
Yeah.
About 3 foot deep.
Yeah. So
so it's heaps big enough for us and the kids to splash around in, and going to have heaps of fun in it. Because it's just starting to really warm up now. We're coming into summer.
Yeah.
I've got to do a follow-up video on the vegetables.
Yes, Kimberly. Walmart on layaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we ordered that because the last one we had was just a blow-up one, and we had it for a few years, and it ended up getting.
We bought it off the terrace site, the blow-up one.
We ended up that one we actually picked up at the refuge tip, and we repaired it, and it did us a few years. Yeah. And that's the one that the turtle ended up being in after it broke. So we had the turtle in that one. So that one's now gone, and we're in the process of doing a new one.
Gotta love pythons. If you're in here too, that's the other thing we've rescued is you've probably seen them if you're in Australia. You get the turtles crossing the road sometimes. A couple of times I've picked up turtles off the road, and if they've got any injuries, I bring them back home and nurse them for a few days and then release them.
No, John, Jacob's not 15 foot deep. I'd have a
holy mackerel.
I'd have a heart attack letting my kids swim in something that deep. As it is, I'm going to have to sit up there with them all the time.
Yeah, it's just a big circle, and it's 15 foot across from one side to the other, and that's much bigger than any little pool we've had.
See, water scares me, so I have to be present with them.
A lot of things scare Collette.
Because
water, fire.
Things I don't have control over. If you hadn't guessed, I'm a little bit of a control freak. And things that I don't have control over scare me. So that's my little thing. So that's why his junk doesn't come inside, because I've got control over that. Spiders don't scare me. Animals don't scare me. Things like nature, the storms, lightning,
Only
fire.
a couple of animals scare me. Anything that I can fit in its belly, hole, that scares me. Like big sharks, big crocodiles. We don't have bears here, but they would scare me.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you grow up with too. I mean, a lot of people, snakes and spiders and scorpions and that sort of thing scare them, but here it's just you grow up with it, you know how to avoid them, and I guess it's the same with bears once you grow up around them.
Tony, so you used to have a 24-foot above ground. It was fun. A lot of work. Have to have a large backyard. Yeah.
That's it too. The bigger you go, the more you got to look after them. More in chemicals, much bigger cost.
Is it faster, John? He said he's on the phone. Wonder if the computer would be faster.
On our screen, this picture looks really good. I hope it's coming through that clear for everyone else, and the audio too.
Yeah. I'm going to have to look at doing something with my computer.
Conklin, I've got to say too, your humour tickles me. I always get a smile out of your comments and stuff, mate. Thank you.
Are you talking about my phone, JJ? I don't know. I haven't done much with my phone.
Carnival folks scary. Well, this hat must have you worried.
It's clear.
Excellent.
Awesome. Now I've got the Ethernet from the back of the little device into the back of Grant's computer, also with Wi-Fi. So it's getting both components put into it.
And we're actually on my computer today, not Collette. So all the main stuff is in Colette's computer.
I'm not happy about that.
So on the very off chance anyone did happen to donate to the PayPal or anything today, we wouldn't have gotten notifications.
Because it's all set up differently.
So we're sort of running blind at the moment on my computer.
Yeah. I'm going to have to actually, I think I might have to put my computer back into the technician. I don't know whether computers or anybody knows much about computers, but it kept on saying boot disk not found. So I've changed the layout of the boot disk from the floppy to the hard drive and blah, 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 blah. And it seems to be working at the moment.
Little device in Grant's what? Talking about my floppy disk.
Thanks for calling in.
Cheers, mate. We'll catch up soon. Might see you in another live stream soon.
It's all set up through mine, John.
We'll be wrapping up here before long at all. Cheers, Shannon. Keep an eye out for that package. I hope it gets there. Like, it's not much. It's only little, but still, I'd like to think that it actually makes it to you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not that old, Conklin. It's only 3 years old, but something's
It hasn't got anything for a floppy disk.
No, but it was trying to boot itself off a floppy, and a floppy isn't even found.
It hasn't even got the means to run a floppy.
No, I know.
It's got a disk tray, but there's no access for a floppy
Thanks,
disk.
Deep in the Woods.
That's just weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's Deep in the Woods doing? They off?
They're all going. Shoot the shits
Cool.
on too.
Yep. All right. Okay. Well, we'll leave on a high note.
And we'll catch us all over in Pam and Rick's stream with Lisa.
Anyone who's going to shoot the shoot, we might catch over there. Anyone who's not, thank you very much. And if I don't see you in comments or another live stream through the week, we'll see you back here next week for another trivia. Collette will put up an ad at some time to let you know what the theme will be.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you for anybody who's just joining us or just had their first time with us on the live stream. It's been really good having you in. And thank you to everybody who participated. Again, love yous all. And congratulations to our winners, Dorothy and
yeah, make sure
Science
Mr.
Geek.
Science Geek and Dorothy that you get onto us through messages or somehow, at least just some way, let us know where we can send packages if you want them sent to you.
Yes, it is, Mr. Science Geek. The link's in the description down below or on the header of the...
If you go to our channel page, there's all the descriptions for merchandise shops, our Facebook page, our whatever other this and that.
Thank you again, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Take time for the simple joy.
Animals, animals, animals everywhere. Animals, 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 animals. Bye.